Namaste students, myself JB and Dr. Arun Kumar Singh, Faculty of Education and Mythology, Jyoti Vidyapeeth, Women's University, Jaipur. I welcome to all of you in my digital class, at first semester. We will discuss the topic stage specific and subject specific objectives. Stage specific and subject specific objectives are incorporated in educational objectives. Educational objectives are the statement of those changes in behavior which are desired as a result of specific learners and teacher activity. Characteristics: the objectives should be written in behavioral terms, reflect the conditions, reflect the standard, to reasonable in number, be consistent with one another's, be descriptive, logical, feasible and achievable and measurable and observable. Behavior objectives. Taxonomy of behavior objectives. Bloom's and his associates develop a system of classification and objectives called taxonomy of educational objectives. The taxonomy of behavior objectives is developed in the field of education to look at the intellectual, psychological as well as motor skill of the learners. Cognitive domains. This domain is concerned with knowledge outcomes and intellectual abilities and skills. The cognitive domain consists of 6 levels of objectives. See this diagram. The cognitive domain consists of following 6 objectives. First, knowledge. It is defined as recall of specific and universal. Recall of methods and process are the recall of patterns, structures or settings. Second, comprehensive. This domain is concerned with grasping the meaning of the information received and relating it for other purpose. In other words, understanding of ideas, principles or methods are used cognitively response to the new learning situations. Next, applications. It is a concerned with the ability to use the learned materials in a new situations or considered situations. Next, analysis. This domain is concerned with the cognitive ability to identify the components, parts of the learned materials and their relationships. Synthesis is concerned with putting together of parts and elements so as to form a whole. Evaluation. It is concerned with giving quantitative and qualitative judgments about the extent to which the materials and methods meet the criteria satisfactory. Second one, affective domain. According to Rayleigh, affective domain is that part of man thought which he expresses the self. It is often the motivation of his behavior. Affective domain is composed of 5 levels seen displayed. Firstly, receiving. It means being sensitive and aware of the extent of a given conditions, phenomena or situations and being willing to react with or respond to it. Second, respondings. This is the concern with active response by the learners, although commitment is yet to demonstrates. The range is from reacting to suggestions through experiencing a feeling of satisfaction in responding. Valuing objectives at this level indicates acceptance and inter- inter- internalization of the values. This learners the learners acts out these in everyday life in a consistent way. Organization, this level is concerned with the ability to organize values and to arrange them in appropriate orders. Characterizations, this is the highest level, and having attained this level, the learners has an internalized values system which has becomes their philosophy of life. Psychomotor domains, it is concerned with the development of motor skills. Therefore, the psychomotor domains emphasis on motor skills. Manipulation of materials and objectives are some acts which require a neuromuscular coordination. Label, firstly, perceptions. This basis level of concern with the perceptions of sensory cues that guides actions and range from awareness of stimuli to translation into actions. Second one, level second, set. This is concerned with the cognitive, affective and psychomotor readiness to act. Third level, guided response. These objectives refers to the early stage in skill acquisitions where skills are performed following demonstrations by the teachers. Next, mechanism. At this level, the performance has becomes habitual. What the movements are not so complex as the next higher levels. Complex overt response. This level typifies the skilled performance and involves economy of efforts, smoothness of actions, accuracy and efficiency. Next, number 5, adaptations. The skills are internalized to such an extent that the students can adapt them to cater for special circumstances. Next, organization. This is the highest level of concern, the organization of new movements patterns to suit particular circumstances. Thank you.